There we go. Wow, the intro almost reflects how the sky is, and that intro was filmed in Jomtien, which is about 20 minutes away. Sky is not too dissimilar. Hues of pink coupled with the greying out, blue tinted sky, clouds in their background there. Hey Samsung, you want Coke with your Samsung, or you want soda? You want gel ice? How are you, Samsung? We're down at the beach. Dude's setting up his business here of tables, lounges and umbrellas. We should get one day maybe. I'm just trying to think, where's the 7-Eleven? Just over there. We just chill out on them. I think 200 baht for all day, maybe, I don't know. That would be different, wouldn't it? Chilling out at the beach all day with solar powered chargers, live streaming. We should also do that. And then we'll put our GoPro equivalent camera on, waterproof casing, and we're going to walk along those all the way along there. Okay, Coke. Okay, I'll bring you one now. Sit yourself down over there and I'll bring it to you shortly. We'll hang out all day and we can sleep, have siesta and just watch the world go by on this empty beach. One day we will do. I'm very well. I need to drink more water actually. I'm feeling a bit parched. Nikki's 99 baht all you can eat seafood buffet finished, bloody hell, 2 hours ago. We couldn't have left there 2 hours ago. That would have been like, we've lost time. What happened? I'm sure we were there gone past 4 AM this morning. Cheers, Samsung. I like that idea. I'll buy the beach beds, you can buy the beer. Samsung Coke and ice. Keep bringing it. We'll send some lovely lady to fetch it for us and we'll hang out looking at this lovely view as the sun rises. Or one evening maybe, and I'll bring the Bluetooth speaker and we can chill out on my big beach mat made for 3 and we'll have a beach party all night long. I was just looking at the 7-Eleven over there, Lulu, and it's even the 7-Elevens, which are renowned for being 24/7, is actually closed. Looking at their street presence, certainly the signage is switched off. There's no lights. It might be the one that's set back off the road and they've not bothered to light it up, or the bulbs need replacing, I don't know. But look at this, how quickly it's become. If I move the camera up, it would change maybe the ISO setting so you can see more of the colours. Look at that, the silhouette of the palm trees with stars still twinkling in the sky, but I don't think you can see those. With the iconic Pattaya sign just sneaking in. In between the tree, I'm not sure what type of tree this is, and the strapped down sun loungers. How about that for a shot? One day we'll climb up to the signage. We've already got drone footage if you really want to see the signage closer up. Right, so welcome back. Daylight. Yeah, we've got daylight now. It came really quickly, within 15 minutes. But this is where we start feeling the heat start building up slowly as well. And by the time I get back to my room, I am absolutely ringing. Because we've got no mobile fans or air conditioning units where I walk. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So we're not going to go down to the water's edge now, because that's what I think cut us off without any warning. So we're not going to go down there. I'm not sure why we didn't get any warning. There was no buffering. I think it just suddenly stopped, right? Or it was still live streaming. That was right. I think it was still live streaming. Could you guys hear me? I couldn't see your chat messages. I couldn't see any changes in the viewership. But I think you could still hear me, right? And you could still see the picture. Answers in the chat. Got people jogging on the beach, people jogging behind me and walking. No, I'm not going to do that, right? So I already did that. I went in to show Davy Jones' locker, but I was desperate for a pee. And then I had this big thing wrap around my ankles, and then I realised it was just me. Or was it a plastic bag? Or was it really an octopus? Or a sort of sea snake? Maybe it was the naga. Maybe it was the fire naga. Yeah, the water's not cold. The water is definitely not cold. I wouldn't go to say it's warm here right now, because the tide is out and it gets deep quick. But when the tide is in, it's shallower and then it's warmer. Hey Daniel, I don't know what happened. Do you know what happened? I don't know. I was walking along the beach, and then suddenly I noticed no more chat coming and no more movement on how many were viewing. Now we've got 12 back after we had 32. I think we lost signal, but I don't know. No, I'm not doing that now. But Daniel pulled me up on the challenge. We will be walking out there one day. It will have to be a production, because we haven't got waterproof camera on this phone. Had I have not dropped it, we could have done it. And we could have done it, and we'd have to do it without the gimbal, because the gimbal's not waterproof. But now we're going to have to use the built-in stabilization for the camera, which is called the SJ7 Star, and we'll do a production video of me walking out and maybe swimming part of it, because there's big gaps. Jump over. You can try and jump, but the floating pontoon is very hard plastic actually. You want to be a bit careful if you're trying to jump that gap. And I would say, looking at it from here, that's a 6-foot gap, so it's not going to happen even with a running jump. I have to jump in, and it will be above my head, and then we'll get across over onto the white section of it. No, it's going to happen. Oi, I'm busy with schedule. We did Brian Jacks. I've not even optimized the videos for Brian Jacks yet. There should be sound. Can anybody else hear me or not? Tell me if the sound is okay just by putting sound okay. Also the sound. It's you, right? So what are you doing messing about with your sound? Yeah, we've got full signal here, 4G, 10 megabits per second minimum. We usually get 100 free. Ooh, very good, very good. Hey Tom Bernard, welcome back. How are you? It sounds gooey. It sounds gooey. The sound is gooey. Or is it goo? Just goo. Yeah, so I'd love to take you down to the water's edge again, but we're not going to do that because that's how I think we lost you before. What are you doing messing about with your window? Stuck in Florida. How are you? Welcome back. Have you just got up? Oh, you got up for work. Is it Thursday? Oh my goodness. I would love to get one of those beds right now and just lie there and sleep. Why not? It's safe enough, Lulu. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. I ain't you, Batman. Right. We'll do that another day. We're going to get one of them beds for all day from when he first opens, like now, 6 a.m. And we're just going to lie there all day until he closes. And we'll go for a wee in McDonald's across the road, just over there. Or we'll go in the sea, because we're going to be in the sea a lot. No, we're not going to go in the sea a lot. Mind you, it is a lot cleaner now the boats are not running. All these boats pretty much are not running anymore. But I'll only go in the sea if I can see beneath, at knee level, I can see my feet. It has to be that clear, otherwise forget it. They ain't pillows. Boing, boing, boing. Good, just accepted not going to Thailand for a few years. Don't be defeatist. You got to think more positive than that, and the positiveness will pull through and deliver. If we did that worldwide, the world would be a better place. People are focusing on the negativity and how to combat and battle the negativity. That's not the way to do it. You've just got to focus on, for example, Mother Teresa, she said when there's anti-war, and of course she was invited to many anti-war protests, she's like, no, I'm not interested. But if there's a peace rally, hook me up, I'm attending. She's focusing on the good. Don't think about battling the bad. She knew, Mother Teresa knew. Oh, you're just home from work, stuck in Florida. How was your day? Was it a good day for you? And if not, why? How can you make it a better day tomorrow? Because we can all make tomorrow a better day. But we really want it to be a better day tomorrow. Don't let any room for doubt in. There's no hope. It is going to be better, or it's not going to be better. If you want it to be better, then that's what you should just focus on. Right, we're going to go walk. I'm putting the very now faded Galloway cap on that Taffy Apple gave me. Thank you, Taffy Apple. I'm sure it was Taffy Apple that gave me this. It's an original, but it's now very faded from the sun, but it's still comfortable, and it stops the rain pitter-pattering down onto my lenses on my glasses. That's why I've got it on, because I wasn't sure if it was going to rain again tonight. We got our Lima Bravo stick. Pew, pew. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Use the force, Luke. And our soy dog welcome stick. Bum, 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 bum. Of course, focus on that thought though, and it will happen for you sooner rather than later. It's happened for me. It's happened for me. I don't know how. The power of thought. Obviously it's not the best circumstances we find ourselves out here, but we're bringing lots of love and sights to you guys where maybe others are not. And if I could live stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I would. Maybe that's something we should focus on, how to do that. We can stick maybe a camera up in one of these trees with a big enough power bank to keep it going until I wake up. Maybe we can organise something like that. I think there's no maybe about it. It's just working out how to do that. I'm sure we can. We could be a first at doing that. We've been a first doing many things out here. Oh, got a short list of those. I was born under a wandering star. There's lots of wandering stars here. What is a wandering star, by the way? Is that because you're stationary and the stars are moving, or appear to be moving, because the Earth is spinning? Does it spin when it's flat though? I don't know. Am I talking too much? I keep on being told by the Thai ladies I talk too much. Shut up. I said I have to talk because I can't hear anybody talking to me. I have to talk for my customer. There we go. Ripley's Believe It or Not. I didn't know it was there. I know it's on the other side, on Second Road. Maybe it's here as well. It looks like it is. That's the entrance. I don't know. I don't go into any of these tourist places. But I will go into Coco Fitness, which is along here or along there. I forget. It's above Mike's Mall. Because now the Hooters ladies are back. They work out, apparently they work out in Coco Fitness, who've got a discount of 300 baht every month right now. So we can go to Coco Fitness, which looks over all of this from the window, because it looks out all over this for 1,300 baht a month. Cheaper than that if you get 3, 6 or 12 month contract. But Jets Fitness is this is another entrance to Jets Fitness. It's 24/7, no lock-in contracts, affordable monthly fees. I wonder what affordable means. I think they are being very assumptuous in saying that. It's past 2. It is part 2, Mr. Mitch. Thank you for noticing and coming back. You found me. Did you get Mr. Mitch? Did you get a notification, or did you have to look at my channel? I was just wondering whether or not YouTube is still sending you guys out a notification. Oh, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Stuck in Florida knows about the stars. Cheers, Risa. Lulu. Oh, you got a notification. Oh, that's good. Because this will be the last stream this morning. And then we may do one this afternoon, which I doubt, because we need to get some rest to prepare for this, what I think might be a little bit of a hectic weekend that's just come about. Literally, this weekend has just sort of hit us in the butt again. Like a Lima Bravo chasing us down Soi 61. And we've tripped over. And they've taken advantage of us tripping over. Some people might like that. And here we are. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely morning temperature wise. The skies are very clear. We can see for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. It's a little bit wavy, not too much wavy. We don't like it wavy when we're scuba diving in the morning. We like it to be a mill pond, but that is one of the best times to scuba dive, in the morning or late at night, and the visibility is good. Avoid scuba diving around full moon. But that said, it's usually after the full moon is finished, like the next day. Before, it's good, very good to dive. And when you've got clear water, like when I used to do scuba diving and have the customers behind me, we just had torches. We used to do a night dive in Koh Tao, and barracuda up to 6 foot long would come. No, 6 foot long, about 1.2 meters inside. Oh, what's that? Lulu, what is it? Oh, did you see it? You was like in space, because you could look up, the water was that clear, you could see the moon and you could see all the stars, and you were like at 18 meters depth. It was totally bizarre, surreal, and you'd shine your torch on your students behind you to see if they're still following you. They'd be just like levitating in the darkness. It was awesome. If only we had good HD video cameras back then in 1997 for underwater filming. It'd be friggin' awesome. Not the same, is it, stuck in Florida, right? And I'm sure there are lovely places in Florida. I've seen some footage on the TV before. What is different though, would you say, in terms of what would you say? I know you said it's not the same. Who do you dive with? I don't right now dive, to be fair. The shop that I was working with, because I was working in Koh Samui on Chaweng Beach, no longer exists. I think Easy Divers are still there, which I think is a German company, and we shared the boat costs with them, and we would do the dives, the dive sites and the trips on the same time that that we would, you know. So it's like a collaboration on sharing the cost of the boat. And we did, one of the best trips was every week we would go to Koh Tao, and we do 3 dives in the day. One would have been at the night, and then 1 or 2 on the way back to Koh Tao, to Koh Samui on the next day. Total 5 dives. Stay overnight on Koh Tao, and that was friggin' awesome. That was like a mini holiday for us every week as well when we did that. But yeah, what an experience, Jesus. And we had all of these, of course, travellers coming through us. We were travelling, we were backpackers, but we lived and worked on Koh Samui for 6 months, and had all these travellers and their experiences, and listened to that, which was more fulfilling than doing travelling ourselves and learning from other travellers. Because every day we would have travellers. We would work 6 days a week as dive masters, and yeah, what a fantastic experience that was. Yeah, Mr. Mitch, it was awesome. It's a shame I don't really have many photos from that as well. I can't remember why. There was obviously no phone cameras then. Internet was just coming about. Hotmail had just started. That was the big thing. Microsoft didn't even own Hotmail then. In fact, I don't even know who owns it now. Is it still Microsoft? I had a massive database, of course, and Microsoft took it over. That was just starting up, the internet, and becoming a fad in 1997. How weird. That's only, what, 20 odd years ago. We're meandering now. We're not walking, we're not exercising, we're meandering along the beach. And there's a hangout point here we're just coming up to, which seems to have a few people on. Yeah, we're meandering. I tell you what, there's not enough places. You know, like in the UK you'd have a promenade along the beach, many places to sit down, and bins to put your rubbish in. There's no bins here, and there's no benches. There's just these odd placements of like sculptures, and you can sit around it. Maybe it's to encourage people to sort yourselves out on the beach, or hire those lounges on the beach. But it's cleaned every day. They come along here and clean, I think, here. I know they do it in Bang Sarai. It's very clean in Bang Sarai. The water's like crystal clear all the time, and even better than Jom Tien. We'll have to do a trip. It'll be like going down memory lane, Lulu, right? Because you was down in Bang Sarai for a couple of weeks. It's another world. I bet you're torn as to where to stay now. Do you stay in Pattaya? Do you stay in Bang Sarai? Or do you stay with Brian Jacks in the dark side? I saw your comment thinking about now staying